See how long this game is. If depending on how long this game is, 14 minutes. Yeah, I can probably do it. First of all, who is this anyways? It's GK as Lucio.
Hello. Is that it?
Yeah, you had a game on that one German map. I did great. I had some aggressive tanks that knew how to play. I like to hear that. You can always send us VOD. I know you have sent a VOD in the Discord that I haven't seen yet, because this was a new one. If Ariza can aim, she can do good. Exactly. But even in top 500, it's very hard to hit bullets with Ariza. It's just not worth it. Like 9 out of 10 times you don't want to nano Ariza, just because she doesn't really contribute anything. Like Reinhardt swings and he hits a lot of people and he hurts like he hits like a truck. So
attack commences in 30 seconds.
Disclaimer, this is one of my shit games. Just show all of this shit. Well, you're about to get criticized. Not really criticized a lot, but we're gonna find a lot of mistakes here. Hey, boys. Diamond, by the way, 3075. Okay. Hi there.
4,
Hi there. No,
2,
I don't know what that was.
1. Attack commences.
First of all, what skin do you have?
Escort the payload.
GK. This isn't acceptable. No wonder you lost. Look at this skin. What are you doing? I mean, at best this is a purple skin, but this just looks like one of his blue skins that it's just a skin color. It's no wonder you lost on that one. No, I'm just messing with you. I just want to see if you had a cool skin or not. I couldn't recognize the goggles in the bottom left.
Payload in motion. Keep your head down. Activating the barrier. Unstable.
There's not a lot of wall riding here. I would like to see some more wall riding. The main thing about Lucio being good is his ability to wall ride. Like, you want to almost constantly be wall riding. Because I don't know about you, but I'm sure a lot of lower SR people probably, because you see an aura, right? You think it's working. Oh, it's in a circle, right? But it's not a circle. His healing is a dome. I feel like a lot of people might get that mixed, like confused, because you don't see a dome, you just see a circle. So, but you wall riding will heal people below you. I'm not entirely sure above you, but I think it heals people above you as well. But I would like to see some more wall riding. See, now that's a nice little wall ride jump to get crosshair, to cross the gap. You're anti here. Well, who else is anti in here with you? Well, you're alone now, but who wasn't anti in here with you? Okay, it's just you. I was about to say you should probably just swap the speed song here because you're anti, but you're the only one in here that's anti, so it doesn't really matter. You can keep the heal song and keep other people alive. It's fine. Now here you should definitely swap speed song and get the hell out of there as fast as you can. I mean, now he body blocks you and you get screwed, but still.
Let's up the tempo.
A thing too, if you're playing a lot of Lucio, I don't do this, but I'm sure a lot of bigger, better Lucios probably do, is by default your wall ride is on spacebar. You can bind it to your scroll wheel and that'll make it much more fluid. I'm just too used to have the space bar. I just don't maneuver that way, but it's something you could get used to, I guess, if you play a lot of Lucio, and it could be worth it in the long run. You would have to act like professional Lucio player for that. Yeah, I would like to see some more wall riding here. Especially since you're not comfortable with wall riding, I don't see why you would need to go on this flank. Because wall riding is the way, like, wall riding is Lucio's mobility. That's where he gets all his speed from. And since you're not comfortable on wall riding, you won't really get all that speed you need to be able to get in and get lower, especially get out fast enough if they start catching you. Wait, what did I miss? Who did y'all main first? Ooh. My first ever really main was Mercy, because I played this game when it first came out on PC. So there was no new heroes. So I played Mercy when I was support. Ryan for tank and McCree for DPS. But then Ana came out, and I played Ana ever since. And then I stopped playing for like 2 years. For like 1.5, for like 2 years, something like that, maybe 3. And then I came back, and then it was started out as McCree, then it was Brigitte for like 200 hours, and then it was back to Ana. Now it's Brigitte and Ana. They're both my base. I got rewind. I was kind of out of it on that one. I was replying to boom. I'm gonna go into comment and apply what you said. Good luck. Hey, again, in general, you just kind of want to be worried about when you use your sleep darts and when you anti, or when you use your nade in general, not just for anti purposes, because nade is also Ana's only way of healing herself, and if both are on cooldown, you're screwed. Sleep and like it, if she has neither, she has no defense.
Activating the barrier.
I probably would have liked to see you use this beat here, actually. I would have liked to see you just jump into this corner right here. Like just right here. I'm not sure, Winston. It goes through the payload, right? I think. But I would like to see you use beat. Never mind, you couldn't. Never mind, maybe not. There's no, you couldn't have say Doomfist anyways. Never mind, I see it. You're fine. You didn't need to use beat. I thought for a second, I thought you could save. I thought you could save Doomfist, but there's no way you could have saved him. He basically dies above you and his body drops down, so there's no way you could have done anything about it. It's a good thing you don't amp to heal this Winston, because he's gonna be fine anyways. I would have liked to see you try and boop Brigitte away before she stuns you here, though.
My ultimate is ready. Get in position.
Like right here, you should just hit that right click right now, and you probably would have gotten the point. It's that she stuns you and boops you away. I mean, it works out anyways, but you probably could have saved like a few seconds here. Because you guys probably could have saved like 5 seconds, and then you're not losing any time because the pale's not pushing because the doors has to open, and she probably would have died within that window. So I looked at my phone. Don't look at your phone during what? Don't look at your phone during competitive like that. I appreciate you saying hello back to Winston though. You can't be looking at your phone, you crazy person.
What is that melody?
Oh, he got rocked in his face. You probably should have just beat here. As soon as you heard his high noon, right there, you should have hit beat. You should have hit Q right here. Because even if you have this Winston bubble to protect you from his high noon, and you could have beat, maybe save someone else with the pot with the. I mean, maybe not, but also maybe you will never know. But even if you didn't have this Winston bubble, since you're not wall right on anything, you're just straight on the ground. It doesn't take very long to hit that beep. You would definitely hit it before he could kill anyone. Like, yeah, he could hurt you with it, but the time for him to get that insta kill is taking too long by the time you would hit that beat out. So I definitely would have hit beat as soon as you heard his high noon instead of trying to hide. It's nighttime comp. It's okay. If it looks like I'm just AFK not moving camera, probably was on phone. Sparky does the same. Okay, I guess it's on Australian. Oh, never mind. Andreas said he does it too. Maybe that's why you're not top 800. Because I don't look at my phone. That's kidding. I'm kidding. However, I am gonna advise you guys against looking at your phone if you're mid comp, if you're wanting to climb. Yeah, I like there. I mean, sure, there are several times you could have used beat, like. Like you probably could have used your beat here as an aggressive beat, and then your team just push in and just kill everyone. Like because most ultimates can be used in an aggressive or a defensive way. Lucio especially. And it looks like you're just holding it, waiting for someone to come attacking you, like someone's ulting you guys or your team, and then you beat. But you could use it. You could technically use it as an aggressive beat here, and you guys just your team just like collapses on the enemy team, and just kill everyone with the shield of your beat. But yeah, I definitely would have liked to see B here. You maybe could have said Winston or Batiste. Well, I mean, we'll never know. Maybe it deteriorated too fast. Maybe he would just keep holding it or something. I don't know. But I would have liked to see beat on that McCree high noon. That's the biggest one. See, there's the fine beat. You wouldn't have beat for this one. So it works out fine, just anyways, you know. Okay, nice round. So far really only the beat on the high noon, and then more wall riding. If you're wanting to play more Lucio, I would consider going into custom games or workshop modes, and just practice. Like go into like a Lucio surf or something, and just try and get that rhythm down. You leaving, Andreas? Okay, well, have a good night. Thank you for stopping by. We love the company. I'll be back on what's today? Tuesday. I'll be back on Thursday, so hopefully I'll see you then.
Time to accelerate.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Hope your competitive hope Overwatch brings you many wins, and that you get a good night's sleep later.
Incoming.
Nah, that's good rotation back to your team here. I do like that. I do like that you come up to try and heal your Lucio there. I mean, your Hanzo, so that's good.
Time to raise my APM. APM 좀 올려볼까?
I do like that aggression from you and Roadhog here. If this was just you, I would have said this is a bad thing. But Roadhog is with you, so this is a good thing. And this is where wall ride comes handy. And you actually do it, so it does help you get out. The speed boost momentum from just wall riding and jumping off the wall gives you such a boost that you're just one jump off from there to right here. One jump from here to here, and you're like just one jump and you're in safety. That's why wall riding is so crucial to playing Lucio. How's your team position right now, anyways? Okay. Oh, you're staying? I thought you made it sound like you were like leaving. Again, like here you can just very small things. Like here you can, like here, swap the speed song, amp if you have to, and then just wall jump away. Because you're not like you don't need to heal. You're not missing that much health. Not much you could have done to get out of that situation. I hope so too, man. I hope we get the Zarya MVP skin now he's retired. I mean, I'm sure it will, because him retiring is not going to take away that he got an MVP, so they should still give it to him. But nice that you acknowledge that someone's coming out spawn and they need taxi. Yeah, Sinatra won MVP last year, so he's gonna, and he picked Zarya for his character. Or I don't know if he picked, but someone picked for him. Anyways, Sinatra is gonna get an MVP skin for Zarya. Ah, you got slept. No, slept and baited. Nothing you can do.
Double time. I hope nobody saw that. Yeah, time to
I mean, you're just stalling out. There's not much.
My ultimate is ready. Accelerate.
Nano boost is ready. Get in there, and I'll hit you.
I probably wanted to amp a little sooner there to try and keep your own alive. If not even commit beat to this fight. I would have liked to see amp here. If like I probably would have amped and then beat. Maybe not beat, but at least amp to try and keep him alive. I mean, it still works out. And you should just left. You're going towards payload, but you should just like, especially since you just killed everyone. You basically just got team kill. You should go back and taxi. Definitely. Where is your on, anyways? Oh, this is on. I thought it was Genji. But yeah, especially because you just basically got team kill. You should just go back and taxi your Ana back to your team here. Because no one's pushing back. You're not contesting anyone here. Now you're sitting here. You should have just gone straight back and helped taxi your Ana. probably commit beat right here. As soon as you come back, turn this corner back around here, I would probably commit beat on this. Like here, beat would be a great spot because you're Winston and right here, like you could turn this fight around.
Time to raise my APM.
I mean, it's gonna work out. No one dies.
Time to accelerate.
Or even beat now. I see what you were trying to do there. Or beat during far ultimate. You hold the beat for a very long time. There was 3 times in that fight where you could have beat and you never did. I mean, at least you didn't do it as you were dying, so it went to waste, but
Nothing's gonna stop.
if you use beat at any of those 3 times, you may have never lost the fight to begin with. Not that they get much pushing, not that much get much further, but I'm glad you don't commit the beat to that. Here beat would be good. Yeah. There you go. That's a good beat. I was a little aggressive. It's late night phone comp. This just means me a retard. Well, no excuses. I'm working with what I got with. I'm working with what I got. Yeah, it's a little aggressive here, especially since you're not getting onto high ground with your Winston. If you were going upwards and you ended up top on the balcony with Winston, that would be a different story. But you don't. You kind of just fall into the enemy team here. And I mean, I don't want to be rude, but a little like feeding, because you're like, no one is there. You're not healing anybody. You're not speeding anybody. Finally, some wall riding though. Getting you places faster. I was feeding and I knew it. I feel like maybe you're a little too focused in the backline in this particular fight. Like Winston slept, you should just leave him and just come over here and just stay with your Winston and just pocket him with the amp and whatever. Because you're sitting here now. You're sitting here watching his body. You leave for a second, but then you come back. But then he jumps anyway. So now you've just been sitting here and spent like 4 seconds and nothing comes out of it. So I would like to see you. And again, like, I mean, like nothing much is happening back here, you know? And then you acknowledge Farah, but nothing happens. In the meantime, your Winston's gonna die. So I would like to see you just stay here with Winston and just try and keep him alive and let other people deal with the ones behind.
Thank you.
And again, now that like you've won the fight, when you're ending the stream, I'm ending it after this VOD review. Cammy, I see you. I killed Lafara. I'm the deepest loot. Did you actually kill Lafara though?
Push off.
Did I miss that? Am I just being a dick? Okay, you do kill Lafara. Okay, so something does come out of it. But again, Farah, like them losing Farah versus you losing a Winston, like it's still working a little. Like you redeemed yourself a little bit by killing the Farah, but I still would like to see you try and keep your Winston alive when he dives in. Like he gets nanoed, he jumps in, you should just jump in with him on that one. At least in this situation, I'm not saying you should do that every time, but in this situation, I think you should have.
Got you good as new.
60 seconds remaining.
Here's the thing. Bans, I don't like. It's kind of a double-edged sword, you know. So when the bans were first introduced, it was based off people play like the pick rate. Would you believe this is Diamond Atlas? Yes and no. Like, if now I've seen the whole game, so yes, I would probably say this is like a little bit closer to low diamond. But then there's certain parts of it that's also not diamond worthy, so to say. Like certain part, like you not wall riding at all, doesn't seem like a diamond Lucio. Again, I don't know how much playing time you have on Lucio, so I can't really say. But then there are certain parts where it does look like a diamond, you know. So it's been a back and forth. And you also going for flanks and going for kills. Not a lot of lower SR Lucios does that. They usually just kind of just stay on heal song the whole time and stay with their team. But you actually wall ride and try and go pick off some people here and there. I do like this though. I do like that you're sticking with your team or going with the people diving in here to try and keep them alive here. I do like that. That's what I wish you would have done with the Winston when he got nattoed and jumped in. Mara Mara.
Schutzengel ist da.
30 seconds remaining.
Game on.
Continue upon this trajectory. No less
Justice.
Nice get away. Okay, never mind. Your Baptiste died a long time ago. I was about to say maybe you want to beat there too before Sigma dies, but I don't think it's worth it because your Baptiste isn't here. Oh, someone's lagging. Oh, someone's lagging. Someone starts lagging. Look at this. And he's just like, wait, what the fuck just happened? What the hell? What just happened here? Someone start. I actually see this Genji. I can actually see that you're lagging because your Genji starts spazzing out here too. Like, what is that? What just happened? What did I just witness?
Hold him back.
Like, look at this Genji. This is how you can tell someone's lagging. Here he comes. What? What is that? What is that? What is that? GK's internet spazzing out. Oh my god. Oh no. That is. Oh, that's so unfortunate. Not bad. It's a pretty good beat though. You do come back and do bring a good beat. So yeah, good beat when you come back out of it. Let's see if you have a fast rollout.
Time to accelerate.
Yeah, it's not bad. I would like just to speed up yourself a little bit. I would like to see you hit this jump as well on this little box to just get you faster to this door here.
Victory.
Victory. So yeah, I mean, you're giving the excuses that it's a late night game, so I can't. Certain things are excused. No, I don't actually need to do workshop. Workshop Island, no.
Arriving at what
Yeah, so if you guys are serious about wanting to climb,
Let's move it, people.
don't use phone. Like these are the type of rollouts that I want to see you do.
Hello.
Like that's what I want to see you do.
Fala tu.
Like when you first came out of attacker spawn,
E aí?
you're just doing
turn it
this.
up.
You're just walking out, you know. That's not very diamond like of you, okay?
Oi.
I would like to see.
Nothing's gonna stop me. Aye.
I would like to see. I'm gonna wait for my amp. So the doors are closed, right? Yada yada yada. And then doors open,
Aí sim. I am
and then
loving
you're
this,
right here,
boy.
you know. Just you can get here and you can start pushing it as fast as possible.
Fala tu.
And then other people get here, then you can start doing whatever you want. You can start like, oh, I want to go like, well, okay, that didn't really work.
Well, hello.
But yeah, then you can just like, you know, start going flanking or doing whatever you want.
Fala tu. Ha.
But like, there's not a lot of wall riding. Like pushing down here, all you're doing is just like you're just heal songs, staying on the payload, staying with the team. Like whereas you could be doing this, like, well, I'm not saying I'm great by any means, but like you could be just like jumping around a bunch, you know, like just like I'm standing right here and I still cover this entire area, and then just wall riding on top of that. Like I'm still covering the whole area, and just like
E aí?
a little more wall riding,
Raising the
and I'll get
volume.
to a defender spawn here.
Aye.
Really?
Come on, let's bring it. Hello, hello. You feel that? Oh yeah. E aí?
Alright, so here, coming out of this spawn, there's no point in wall riding here too much because you're not, like, it's just so tight. Like, yeah, this first jump you can probably do, but it's angled down, so it's hard for you to, like, you're just gonna hit this wall and it just slow you down. Like, it's too much. It's too angled down, so you don't use amp or anything. Just chill, just walk out, and then amp for this door right here.
Hello.
And then you're here, you know, you get here fast. I think too that I'm not super great at, but there's a term called bunny hopping, stands for bee hopping. And Lucio actually has this mechanic. Echo used to have this mechanic. They nerfed it, you know, before she even came live, but she does have this mechanic, and it's after a jump. I'm trying to catch it, but there is certain parts, like if you time it just right, you will actually keep the momentum of the speed boost even when you land on ground. Well, not there, but basically just as he land. Okay, hang on, I need better space.
Nothing's
Hang
gonna
on.
stop me.
I can't catch it now. I did it once, but there it was. Like you don't really hear the like boom, like there's a loud impact. There's a boom.
Hey.
But when you successfully pull out the B hop, you kind of just hear a skate like you don't hear the loud impact noise anymore.
Check this out.
I did it too late.
Boy.
Again, I don't play Lucio too much, but I think I still mess it up. But yeah, it's a very like. Now maybe you still hear the noise even when you B hop, but I don't know. I can't really pull it off right now.
Turn it up.
I don't know, but it helps. It doesn't keep the momentum, but it gives you it doesn't. You don't lose as much momentum as if you were to just like and then try and jump on something. Let me go back out here.
Hey.
So yeah,
Aí sim.
and then okay, let's do it without amp. So like I'm just coming off the wall. If I can even do that.
Hello, hello.
Like you lose most of you lose all your speed by the time you hit the ground. Now let me hop on over to this side again and do the same thing, and then try to bunny hop this jump.
Oh, yeah. Boy.
Like it gives you a little bit more. Like again, I'm not doing it perfect, so I can't say.
Yeah.
But yeah, so if I don't try to bunny hop, oh, see there, I did it twice. Perfect. That was clean right there. Just clip that and watch that. But yeah, so if I don't do bunny hop, like about right here, I can't make that jump. So I need to like walk forward a little bit and then jump onto it. However, if I try to bunny hop it, like it's not a clean bunny hop, so it's not great. And again, you can just kind of like cheat the system. If I just go to Lucio here, no, and then find his jump, and then you just bind it to either one that you want.
Check this out.
And then now, like I have it scrolling up. Probably scrolling down is better for me, but actually you can just do this. You can just do both, and then you just keep doing that.
Boy.
And then you can just scroll. You can just scroll up and down. Like again, I'm not comfortable with this, but I know a lot of people do use it. Like it's probably from all my days of playing Counter-Strike 1.6, Counter-Strike Source, CS:GO, and then just playing surf modes on that. Because I always play CS:GO with jump on space and then just surfing like that, and this is very reminiscent of that. So I'm just so much more, and I've been playing Lucio with spacebar ever since I got PC, so I'm just much more accustomed with the what's it called, spacebar.